today, masters, we'll see what are Shambhala principles. So for over many years, people have wondered about the existence of Shambhala. Many have tried to find it in mountains and deserts. So and even some rishis, yogis have claimed that they have discovered it. Right? Yet Shambhala remains to be a mysterious and fascinating world. So always it is beyond our human reach. Right? So there was one Maharshi called Maharshi Amara. So he lived from year 1919 to 1982. So he has visited Shambhala many times. Astrally, he traveled astrally through to Shambhala. During his visits, he gained all the he met various rulers there, various rishis there, various great personalities there. So under with all the experiences, he wrote a book called Shambhala Principles. So today, Master Sir will be uh, sharing the wisdom of Shambhala Principles with you all. Right. So he began his astral work journey from the age of 12 and continued until end of his life. So he personally saw the life there at Shambhala. So its extraordinary ways and its deep secrets. So, however, he did not reveal the secrets with us because they are bound by some certain disciplines and laws with the rishis. So when they are ready to reach to our level, it will come with time. Until then, we have to grow high to that reach to that level. Right? Maharshi Amra explained that world today is not ready for that principles, not yet ready to know the secrets. So when humanity becomes purer and more prepared to understand the lives by its higher ways, so Shambhala will open doors, no, open its doors to us. So and share its wisdom and its secrets with us. Until then, we are advised to meditate regularly and prepare ourselves to that to reach that uh, doors of the Shambhala. So in the near future, humanity will live in the world free from violence, corruption, and imperfections of the dark age. We will reach to a new age, and there will be a significant change from dark age to new age, and this change is called as pralaya. So after that, we'll reach to the Satya Yuga. Then becomes all the world becomes one, and it is Shambhala. So people in Shambhala, in actual Shambhala, they do not age. They live eternally in the state of perfection. So their civilization has reached the highest level. So both they reached a high in materially and spiritually also. So they are so advanced that they can draw energy directly from the sun. They can receive energy directly from the sun. They can travel in the spaceships. They can travel faster than light. So they have reached to that level. So by now, our planet, I mean, our Earth are not ready to that standards. So one day will come where the transition from dark age to new age happens. Then automatically the doors of Shambhala will be open for everyone, and Shambhala, we are in Shambhala one day. So this may sound unbelievable, but it was experienced. But it is true. The people of Shambhala have reached to a certain greatness. What might be the reason they have reached the highest grades? They have all the wisdom, they have all the divinity. So, what is the reason to reach to that heights? So, because they followed certain principles. These principles are called Great Shambhala principles. They seem very simple and they seem familiar to all of us, but in actual practice, they're very difficult. Right? Many years, rishis tapas with a deep spiritual effort lie each one of the principle. So the ancient rishis meditated for years and realized each principle as a direct path to the perfection, which is divine. So they practiced these principles first, and then they taught us to us. Then they taught us to the people of Shambhala, so that people of Shambhala reached to that heights. So Mahasi Amara taught this principle to us also. So seeing that the time has come for all the humanity to practice them to reach to the state of Shambhala. He said that if a person practices each Shambhala principle perfectly, then there is no need to for meditation also. So that's such great principles there. So they need no need to do meditation also separately, because the person already attains the highest level of divinity with that by following the principles only. So there is no need to cleanse your body. There is no need to cleanse chakras, or there is no need to meditate. So if you follow this principle perfectly, then you are in a highest level of divinity. So then let's know the origin and location of Shambhala and brief introduction about Shambhala. Shambhala is said to be somewhere in the Gobi Desert in near Himalayan region. So long ago, it was called as Shama Bala. So which means Shama means black, Bala means boy, black color or dark colored boy. So this name was given by Markandeya Maharshi. So he was believed to be Chiranjeevi, the seventh eternal Chiranjeevis, right? So Markandeya Maharshi, he gave that name. So thousands of years ago, so when Earth was covered with floods, Markandeya Maharshi had a divine vision of a dark colored boy floating on the leaf to that very place called Shambhala now. So he realized that soon that land would become a land would appear there, when he named it as a Shambhala Island, Shamabala Island. So over that period of time, the name Shamabala turned into Shambhala. Right? So the exact location of Shambhala is not known to everyone till today, but spiritual masters or higher gurus can reach there either astrally or through physically also. So from even the masters from Shambhala also will try to connect with us. So when they seek, when they really want to share the knowledge or experience, or they want to transfer power, or they want to warn us, they can contact us directly. But we cannot go there until we reach to the higher levels. So these gifts are not, so whatever the principle knowledge we gain, so these are not for personal gain. So these are all benefits for humanity. Those who are ready to receive and preserve that wisdom until others are prepared to receive. This is spiritual law. This work like this only. And now we see Shambhala is known as the city of light, because their people are high, they have high wisdom, they have high power of divinity, and they also guide the world through transition from dark age to new age. And they over a period of time, all the world becomes Satyuga one day. It may undergone through process of pralaya also. So with all this, we can say that Shambhala is a city of light. Now we'll see what are the seven principles, what made them to reach to that height, that level of divinity, highest level of knowledge and power, what made them. So there can be divided into seven principles. So each given by behind each principle, there is a lot of meditation and groundwork by rishis, different rishis. So let's break it down, masters. So who gave them? All the seven principles are given by different rishis only. So how to practice and what are the benefits, we'll see. So these principles are given by rishis through over a period of time with deep meditation practice and all. So they discovered all these principles with deep meditation only. So while searching for simple and direct ways, you can reach to the state of divinity. These are the two. So let's see what are the principles, right? The first principle was given by Maharshi Vishwamitra Maharshi. So first principle is spreading Ananda. Truly, Ananda is not a happiness. Ananda is, it is not the physical Ananda, not what we believe is the Ananda, happiness. It is not Ananda. So the principle was given by Vishwamitra Maharshi. So Ananda means a special divine energy. So it's not just a feeling of a physical happiness or bliss on our face, what we usually think. It's not that. So it is a ananda means energy. This is energy is stored in our spiritual body, which is called as in our spiritual body. This energy is stored in Anandamaya kosha. There are different koshas, right? Annamaya kosha, Anandamaya kosha, Manamaya kosha, five koshas, right? So this Ananda energy is stored in Anandamaya kosha. We have what Vishwamitra Maharshi told that. So we are souls. Actually, we live within the divine field of divine energy. The first principle teaches how to bring out that energy from our spiritual body and spread it around us. So there is a technique for that. We will do that. So when we bring this energy, the energy within out, it starts fills up first. It starts filling from our inner bodies. Then it starts filling your intellectual body, then mental body, then physical body, then around us. So what we have to do is spread ananda, with which is in the form in the which is stored in the anandamaya kosha. Slowly, it should be transferred from it should fill in the inner body first, then intellectual body, then mental body and physical body. Slowly throughout, it should spread all around the world. So there is a technique for that. So which Maharishi gave, Vishwamitra Maharishi gave. The technique is just sit prepared in a meditation pose, clean and quiet, like what we do in meditation, Sukhasana. Just sit in a meditation pose. Should be clean and quiet place. Should sit in a clean and quiet place. Preferably sit on a mat. You should be facing east or north. So these are the instructions. Then slowly relax your body. Relax your body. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out. Slowly do this for few minutes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Simply observe your breath. Now imagine this divine energy as bright golden light. Don't try to see it with your eyes, just imagine it. Imagine the divine energy as a bright golden light that is within you. Visualize that, just imagine that. Visualize that the size of that golden globe is just about your fist size, your own fist size golden globe. So that is in the middle of your chest area, heart area, Anahata chakra. Imagine a golden light here. Now slowly imagine that this golden light coming out of this globe and it's trying to fill your intellectual body. Imagine that. Now also imagine that the size of this golden globe, that which is situated at your heart chakra, anahata chakra, is slowly growing bigger. It is becoming a larger. It is surrounding it. It is spreading all over your intellectual body. Now try to imagine that this light started filling your mental body. Size of your fist size golden globe, golden light, bright golden light has grown largely and it spread all over your intellectual body, then mental body, and physical body. Now visualize another golden light that is filling your physical body. Now imagine these two larger globes individually. Larger two globes. One is from your mental body, the spiritual body, and another is from your physical body. So when this golden light reaches your physical body, feel it deeply. So they both then they spread all around you. experience this divine presence. You can feel it, peace, grace. So enjoy this feeling completely. Now imagine this golden light which is spreading around you, slowly filling your room wherever you're sitting. It started spreading around your room now, then completely it started spreading around your home, then locality, then country, and finally the whole world. Now experience the whole world is filled with the divine golden light that is spreaded from your heart chakra. So this is the procedure. This is the first principle, spreading ananda. So you can practice spreading ananda anywhere and anytime. You can just, it's about imagining a golden light started flowing from your heart chakra and spreading all over your intellectual body, spiritual body, physical body, your room, your house, your locality, your state, your country, and the whole world. Start visualizing them. So it can be done anywhere and anytime while sitting on the bench or while traveling, or you can on lying on the bed or resting. You can do anytime, anything, anywhere. So all you need to do is imagining the golden light coming out from your body, chest part, and spreading around you. So this is, you can do this procedure daily, everyday practice. It's everyday practice. So there are special ways to deepen this practice. So along with the spreading ananda, you can follow certain special attitudes, right? That transform from your heart, no? From ordinary human beings into beings of the light. So ordinary human beings turned into a light. So with this, these are the special ways of, with the deep practice you can experience that. So you are not a physical body; you are a form of light. With the deep practice, it will come. So always try to be calm in all levels while spreading. Always try to be calm in your body, your mind, and intellect, and maintain a gentle smile over their face always. So these are only two instructions. Now, what are the benefits of practicing this first principle? So if you start practicing first Shambhala principle over a time, it helps us to become a perfect human beings. It leads us toward the Godhead. It also establish harmony with people around you and your surroundings. So there will be no enemies. Because there are also you are spreading ananda everywhere, right? So you can have a good health, stronger health. Your thoughts will be in clarity, and your communication will be more no, in clarity. No confusion, no inner and outer conflicts. You can radiate peace everywhere by practicing first principle, spreading ananda. We can vibrate with the peace and divinity. So then comes to second principle. This was given by Kanva Maharshi. So it is of, instead of first principle, what we do is spread ananda. In the second principle, spreading love. Love is different from what ananda, what we think of love. It is, love is it's a soul's finest vibration. We call it as. So same procedure is same. So it expresses itself as purest emotion and the noblest thought. How to practice it? So same, just like first principle, that one can be practiced with meditation or anywhere or anytime. Just visualize your inner bodies. So imagine spiritual body around that intellectual body, around that mental body, around that physical body, as globes within each other. So firstly, spiritual body surrounded by a big globe, intellectual body, surrounded by another globe, mental body, and surrounded by another globe, physical body. So these are within each small globes followed by big globes, right? So these are within spiritual, intellectual, mental, and physical. Try to visualize that. Then inside spiritual body, imagine your soul as a very bright white light instead of Same thing, like first principle only. This a tiny shining particle of divine energy. So now imagine love as if this very bright light. Instead of Ananda, try to imagine love as this very bright light, white light, coming from your soul, heart area. Right? Let this fill with the white light filled with the light fill your spiritual body. Then it starts growing, and it also fills your intellectual body. Then growing mental and physical bodies, one after the other. Finally, visualize this white light which started from your spiritual body, spreading outwards beyond your body into your surroundings, and then into your room, your home, your locality, and into the world, just as you do while practicing the first principle. So instead of Ananda, we are doing this for love. So in addition to the love, through meditation, we, we can live the attitude and actions. So what are the benefits for this? You can love all, hate no one. You can forgive anyone. So you cannot judge anyone. So you can respect every person. So you can relate to each other levels. We can relate each others to soul level. So we see the soul because they are also light. We are also light. So we can relate each other persons in that way. There will be no enemies because always spreading love, right? So even plants and animals also try to respond to your vibrations because, as I already said, love is the purest form of vibration. So you can feel that vibration. See, even plants and animals try to respond to your, um, they can respond positively because they vibrate, right? So also you can experience deep peace. There will be good health anyways because it's a form of meditation. So these are all the additional benefits of practicing the second principle. The third one, so that principle is given by Agastya Maharshi. So it is experiencing the divine oneness in everyone and everything. Experience oneness in everyone and everything. So understanding this principle at the deepest level. So we, others, and everything in this creation are all the expressions of same consciousness, same Chaitanya. Whatever Chaitanya is there within you is there with others also. There are with all the creations of the universe also. So that oneness you have to bring into your mind. So this oneness can be first manifested. So itself as a space, galaxies, planets, earth, intellect, mind, bodies, and everything that exists. So this has to be manifested oneness, right? So it is all the one and the same consciousness in all the creatures created by God, whatever you call, right? So the whatever consciousness present in you is the same consciousness present in other being also, or entire world, or whatever creation it is. So the divine, all the divine consciousness is same and one. So that oneness you have to feel. So this is given by Agastya Maharshi, the divine presence appearing in the countless forms, because whatever physical thing we take it, whatever the elements we have, the same element is found in another person also. So instead of physical, we can take as oneness. It is easy to understand that this way, that this truth intellectually, but not easy to experience it directly. To experience oneness, you should practice regularly, just like meditation only. So unless that, by practicing oneness, we can, there will be no difference between poor and rich, and intellectual and you can see, because whatever consciousness present in you is the same consciousness present in other being also. So there will be no difference if you reach to that level. Aham Brahmasmi, right? So what are the techniques how to experience this oneness, divineness? So same like meditation, sit comfortably, facing preferably east or north. You can close your eyes and relax completely. So first you should imagine yourself as a light, which is very pure, very radiant, and very white light. So start experiencing this light for a few minutes. Imagine yourself as a light. Sit comfortably towards east or north. Close your eyes completely. Relax. Imagine yourself as a light. Starting, then imagine another person. who is very known to you, maybe your relative or your family person. Imagine another person is very known to you, is also in the form of light. First start, imagine yourself as a light, pure, radiant, and then imagine another person who is very known to you, maybe your family member or any person known to you, as in the form of a light, the same white light. Whatever you are, whatever you are imagining, try to imagine for that another person also. Try to experience it for a few minutes. Now, start visualizing both of you as one light. Now visualize both of you as one light. They started merged and united. Feel this oneness deeply. Now try to expand this imagination. Visualize with all other human beings, like all your, for example, your family members. For example, I'm imagining myself as a light. And I imagined my mother as itself as a light. Then we both, merged. Then I started imagining all my family members as a light. Then they are merged. Now expand this imagination to other human beings. Slowly, these human beings grown into everything in the creation, all merged into a form of lights as the same divine light. No difference. Each one of being is light. Now start experiencing this light as oneness. So you have to do this practice at least for 30 minutes. So the longer you stay in this experience, so the better and deeper it comes. So this is a simple technique which leads you to the state called Nirvikalpa Samadhi, the highest spiritual experience one can feel absolute unity. So when you practice this, so there is no need for a separate activation of chakras. There is no need of performing cleansing process. There is no. So it's everything happens naturally when you reach to this Nirvikalpa Samadhi state. Agastya Maharshi told this technique, spreading oneness. So there is no simpler or shortcut method. Only to through practice only it will reach. So he also gives some special instructions. So while practicing oneness technique, so you also should keep yourself under your surroundings beautiful. Should keep your body clean and radiant. Keep your emotions and thoughts positive, and keep your home and environment neat and pure. Fill the entire world with positive vibrations. These are the special instructions given from Agastya Maharshi. So, what are the benefits of practicing this third principle? So, if you anyway you can reach to the Nirvikalpa Samadhi state. Along with that, you can experience deep peace and inner stillness. You can see the expansions in the feelings and thoughts. Chakras will be awakened, and the power and wisdom to the divine consciousness is within us. You will start believing that, and you reach a natural state of love, harmony, and unity with all the beings. So these are the benefits of practicing this third principle. Now comes to the fourth principle. This was given by Markandeya Maharshi. So it is the practice of executive decisions in mind first and then physically. So this is seems to be a silly practice, but it works like that. So what I want to say is every thought is a force, right? Whatever you thought, it is a force. Since this thought or force have a small field of energy. Whatever comes to your mind, thought, it has a small field of energy. So when we decide to do something, the decisions becomes a thought force, right? Thought process or thought force. So this thought force becomes stronger when we think about it continuously or repeatedly. Speak about it or write it down. So, for example, uh, my aim is to become a doctor. So it was just a thought came into our mind. Keep on repeating, thinking of the same thought. That small force become into a huge source of energy. So which will happen. So with the thought force is energized in a higher level, it helps us to carry out our decisions and with focus and determination. So focused energy always works effectively. So before beginning the day, you can mentally plan all the important tasks in list them clearly in your mind, note them in a diary or a notebook, and then bring to begin to work. Right, when we work like this, we can find our purposes become clear, our actions become, I mean, organized and effortless, and we can save our energy and avoid distractions also. So at the end of the day, when we review our list, we can see how much we have achieved. So this brings a satisfaction and self-confidence also. If they don't happen, no problem. Try to imagine that same thought process in the very next day. It will happen. It will happen because it will energize that thought force will become into energy with a huge energy that comes into actions. Right. So it brings your self-confidence and satisfaction. Application. It can be applied in everywhere, every field, in your personal goals, daily works, or you can apply it to spirituality also. The principle can be applied everywhere. So, thinking about that, try to put it on paper. Keep on thinking about it. So that it comes into a positive thought, then energize. It will be energized, and it will happen one day. So that is the fourth principle. No special technique here is required. It's a simple daily procedure. You can do with meditation also. Meditate early in the morning after meditation. Then try to decide all and arrange all your spiritual and material activities for a day in the mind. Then whisper that decisions in your very softly. Then write down in your diary or notebook. And after at night, before going to bed, check whether you have completed all the activities you have planned. If it happened, okay, no problem. Then try to do the same thing in the very next. It will happen for sure. So for this also special instructions uh, by Markandeya Maharshi. Whenever you go to temple, what happens is you slightly look into the face, then uh, feet of the idol, right? So that is the right procedure. Because when you visit a temple and look at the idol, first admire its beauty, right? What a beautiful idol it is. Then after that, look at the feet of the idol. Then don't look back at the face. Leave immediately. First face, then feet of the idol, then leave immediately. Because when you start looking at the feet first, then face again, the energy keeps on transferring there itself. That energy won't be transferred to you. So all the energy lies in the feet only. So that is the reason why we touch the feet of gurus or great persons, because there is energy transfer from feet to, right. So if you look at the feet, then if you look back again to the face, the energy will be transferred there itself. No energy receiving. So this was a special instruction given by Markandeya Maharshi. So when we receive divine energies from the feet of the idol, you simply bow down there, you can receive the energy and then return. So the energy transfer will happen. Right. What are the benefits of this practicing this fourth principle? So it will bring you clarity. It will make you disciplined. It will focus on all the actions. It will thought power and willpower will be maximized. It also increases content levels and efficiency will be, improved. It also helps to integrate the spiritual and material life, because all the things are you are writing on paper, right? So it can integrate material and spiritual lives also. It makes you mind steady, organized, and peaceful. The fifth principle was given by Vasishtha Maharshi. So it is the main for, I mean, its main purpose is to maintain secrecy before accomplishing a goal. I mean, if you have a goal, don't try to spread with your fellow beings. Try to maintain it as a secret. Here, secret means not I don't mean to hide something, but not to talk too much about it, about or revealing your goals and all. So, so what happens is if you keeps on talking too much about your goals, so there will be energy differences. So if you because there all the fellow beings are not with the same energy levels, right? If you keeps on talking about your goals with them, so the whatever thought process you visualized will be disturbed. So no need to share with them. So maintain secrecy. It should be within you only. If they have same energy fields, you can because group meditations there it will work. But for a goal it won't work. So when we constantly talk about our goals, so the energy field that is created around them becomes disturbed and weakened. So as a result, achieving goals become difficult and sometimes you can even fail also. So try to maintain it as a secret. Secrecy should be maintained for accomplishing your goals. Because so you can take it an example as a tree. So tree always grows silently, right? Won't make sound. Yet it will become strong, steady, and full of life, right? How to practice this? So there's no special technique. Adapt it to our daily life. So always have a goal. Don't try to share it with your fellow beings. Even mountains also don't make any noise, right? So what are the practical applications? Practical applications you can apply to anywhere. You can any thing, spiritual or mental thing, anything you can practice. Apply it. The sixth and the last principle, sixth principle. So it was given by Pulasti Maharshi. It was the main goal is to unify the forces of body, mind, and intellect. What we think are these are all different. Body is different, mind and is different, and intellect is different. But according to Pulastya Maharshi, these are you have to if you are not in order to reach your goal, all these forces should work unitedly, unify all these forces. For example, if I want to, if I want to grow, spiritually, my mind says to meditate, but whereas my body says no, no need to meditate, go and eat and sleep. So if you unify all these forces, body force, mind force, and intellectual force, then only with this united power only it will work. So each one works according to their own desires and interests, right? If you unite them, it will work for you, right? So the lack of harmony divides us, our inner energy and creates confusion and weakness, right? So when there is no common focus, these three will divide. So unite them. How to practice it? So the best way to unite all your body force, mind force, and intellectual force is through meditation only. So when we meditate, all three gradually come into alignment, and it will work with harmony. So sit in a meditative pose, lets your body relax, your mind calm down, and your intellectual focus on the divine. For all the three, body, mind, and intellect work together as one team, because teamwork works. Divine qualification will lead to you divine consciousness. Then the last and seventh principle, it was given by Mahashis Pulahu and Kratu. So what is the main motto is to draw the lines of contentment. So unless we draw the line, what is the contentment means? Unless we learn to draw the lines of contentment only, we'll keep on chasing the material goods like endlessly. For example, so there is nothing wrong in working for comforts or wealth or security. So these are necessaries of our stable life, right? But once we have them in abundance, just don't try to think of it. We must start turning our attention and energy to the next level goals, spiritual goals. For example, if I'm I mean I mean if I'm fond of cars, if I had a car, then move on to the next stage. don't try to think on the cars only, because it already reached, right? You have to set the limits, have to draw the lines of contentment there. So there should be a balance. The key is balance. So always there should be no attachment. It's a state called vairagya. So free from attachment. So, but it is nothing wrong to have comforts, wealth, or security in your life, but have to move on to the next levels. So no attachments, I mean to say. So vairagya doesn't mean renouncing and or throwing all the material things you have, and simply means drawing all the lines of contentment and move to the in a tough like living like sadhu or sannyasi. It is not like that. Right? So there should be no attachment. So that is what I meant to say, masters. So this is sufficient for my needs. So no, just let me focus on the higher goals. That is what have to think in our mind. How how to practice it. So it's just a way it should be adapted. It will come with a practice. So finally, I want to conclude, masters. So Shambhala is not a myth. So it is a reality. All the principles, Shambhala principles, were given by rishis. So these 7 principles. So these each principle have different vibrator levels. It will make you to reach the higher vibrations and a higher consciousness of energy. So when we rise our vibrations to that level through purity, through meditation, through practice of Shambhalas principles, we can enter the and experience the Shambhala ourselves. We'll become Shambhala one day. We'll live in Shambhala one day. Until then, what you have to do is maintain the simplicity, practice meditation. So if the doors are open, they will open for you. Until then, you have to practice to reach to the level. So in our future, our world is symbol. So that is the destiny of each and every human kind. So that is what I want to convey, masters. Thank you for giving me this.